Hello everybody, this is BBlicious and I'm back with how to build a club from scratch. This is part 3. Part 2 ended with me trying to fix the covering on the floor, and I meant to pause it but I accidentally ended it, so I'm sorry. So this is part 3. And once I got all that done, got all the floor done, I decided to replace the texture with this. Only did it halfway because it became a real pain in the ass. So you can kind of see I'm not sold. I'm not sold on this metal floor, so I might still change it. Listen, this is normal for me when I deco. Is that I go through so many texture changes because I might have a picture in my head of where I want this to go from the get-go, but as I go along, it evolves because I go with what looks right or what feels right, depending on what I want the outcome to be. So 99% of the time, the finished project is going to end up completely different from what I started out to build. And so it's no surprise for me for the texture changes, but you know, you might not be that way. You might want it a certain way, and that's, you know, the idea you started with, and that's what you end up with. Everybody's different the way they deco, and this is just the way I do it. So the things you want to learn from me, you can pick that up, and the things you don't need, leave it. Okay? Or discard, whatever. I don't care. Alright, so I have decided after looking at all these stupid wallpapers, it's taken me forever to decide, days actually. I've decided to go with this one. So, I have it in GIMP, and I need to change this from purple to pink. And I want it to match the pink on the thing out there on the walls and stuff, so I'm going to import as a new layer the pink neon. Here we go. Maybe not that one. Hold on a second. Let me pause. Okay. I forgot how to get rid of this. Continue. Just close it. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure I'm still running. Yes, I am. Okay. I always screw something up, so that's why I was double checking. Okay, so I want to import the wall with the original pink, and I'm going to color pick it to pick up the color pink I want, which is that one right there. So to color pick, you just make sure you're on the right layer, and you grab this little eyedropper and you just pick on the color that you want. It could be different colors. That's the one I want. I'm going to save it in my palette. I just click this little button here. Now I'm going to make that invisible, and then I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going up here to layer, new layer, and you can name it or you can number it. I usually use numbers. Sometimes when I'm doing outfits and it gets really specific, like collars or like the trim around collars or sleeves or something, I will, or like shadows, like boob shadows, like you have a top shadow and an under shadow. So to, you know, you can name them then, whatever. Alright, so I'm going to use the rectangle select. I'm going on the blank layer, and I'm just going to draw a random sized square, and I'm going to get the paint bucket and I'm going to fill it. And the reason why I do that is so that whenever I change the color of this glow right here, it'll match this. Now before I start, I'm going to duplicate the original layer and I'm going to make it invisible. So if I fuck this layer up, the layer I'm working on, if I mess it up, then I have, sorry, my ear was itching. And I'm yawning a lot today. So I am always tired. Alright, so if I fuck this up, I have something I can start with again. So without having to import it again. So I'm going to layers, I'm going to hue saturation. Okay, I came across this earlier when I was working on something else, but if for some reason it won't recolor and you look down here and it's got like a little red sign that says, like a warning sign that says sorry but you can't use this on a non-RGB layer or something like that, just go up here to image, go to mode, and 9 times out of 10 it's indexed. Okay, so you just go up here and click on RGB and it changes it to an RGB image, and then you can go to color, hue saturation, and you can change the color. And I want to get a closer look. That looks close right there. 35. And now I'm going to make that invisible. And I don't think there's enough black at the top and bottom of this. Sure. I'm going to, actually I'm just going to pull this down and pull this up some, and I'm going to try to, if you look, there's about the same amount of space here as there is here. Just about the same. And then I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to bring it all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to fill this in with black, the color of the wall. So that's how I added some black background, and now I'm going to save that as pink glow, wallpaper black pink glow, and then export as a JPEG. And now I'm going to create a scaled copy of it, cropped and resized for Deco to minimize lag. I'm just going to export it. I'm not going to bother with saving the layers file because I already have it. Okay, and I forgot to open my frickin' thingy. So, y'all can just sit here and listen to me yawn while I do this. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. So I'm going to upload. I made a bulletin earlier, so it wants to jump directly to the bulletin folder. Club, there it is. And it's this one right here. So let's see how that looks. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. So I'm going to get rid of this one. That one was kind of neat though. I like that one. Oh shit. We got a fake wall right here. I forgot to put that there. So now I have to I just have to go around and start replacing these bitches. Oh shit. Shit. This is what happened, folks. 80200. This is what happens when you start redoing shit. So not only am I going to have to replace the textures, but I'm going to... Why is that? Oh, hell. Okay, I got a hole right here. Alright, for right now I'm just gonna, alright. For now. I just filled it in. Alright, so... Okay. And I was thinking about raising the ceiling. Which one? Okay, so that's the collide. Where's the other one? Is the script. So how tall do I want it to go? Well, not that fucking tall. Alright, let's take a gander. Oh shit, the collide's not letting me. And I don't like decoing with a glowy in my hand because, okay, turn the collide off. Okay, now. What? Now what? It's just one damn thing after another. It always is. Unfucking believable. Maybe I got too close to the collide. No, it's not letting me. Why? Which one is that? Well, I thought I had uncollided that one. Okay, weird. Didn't y'all just see me do that? Like uncollide it? Okay, now there we go. So I want to raise the ceiling to the top. Okay, you see where it's starting to separate? Right there in the corner. So I need to bring this back down. Okay, so now it's touching. It's touching it now. So now we have to... Holy Mother of God. It was the floor I uncollided. Oh, fucking great. What the fuck did I do? Okay. Okay. So not only did we have to change the walls, but we have to change the height of the walls, but we also have to change the height, yeah, just the height of the walls. We also have to change the texture. So this is going to be a height of 80589. I think I like this better. I think I like this better. The ends are fucked up. Let's see. Okay, it's at 2547, so I'm just gonna pick it up and move it. God. Fucking A. Alright. I'm gonna do a little hinky shit right here. Don't do what I do, kids. Alright, so we're gonna change this to 4. No, we're gonna change it to 4.5. Let's do 4. Might can get it to 475. We'll do 470. I forgot what number we said that was at. 2547. Forgot the height. 80589. Okay, that's better. So I just had to make that one wall a little bit shorter. Don't think, might not be able to tell. I can't really tell. But now, these little fuckers are overlapping. So I'm going to switch this to 4.75. And it's the 2547. Just going to pick it up and move it. $25.47. What was it? 805.90. 805 what? 805.89. 805.89. Alright, so I'm going to go around the room and fix the walls the way I want them, and then I'll be back. Alright, I am back. The walls are up. I'm liking that a lot better. I need to raise the court floor. I can't remember what height the other one is. 82584. Okay, so this one, too high. 82580. Make it collidable. Row. Yep, that's the right one. Collidable and invisible. Well, let's see how high I can jump up. Okay, this is good. Okay, we got more headroom. I'm thinking some fucking twinkles up there. I don't know. I hadn't decided. But let's check out some twinkles. Just in case. I'm going to clone this court floor. So I copy the Z axes because we know it's going to offset by 100, right? So I'm going to hit clone. And then I'm going to replace that number. And then I'm going to undo the collide on that. And I'm going to animated texture. And I'm on the wrong fucking thing. I want the twinkles. There we go. Let me lower that sucker. There we go. We go to texture editor, and then we go back to the other court floor, the one that's collided. Okay, so the one with the twinkles, we need to, that's pretty damn bright. That is pretty fucking bright. No, that's not going to make a difference. How dark do I have to make them? I wonder if I can turn them pink. Go to script 2, and I'm going to light area. I'm going to name it Ceiling Twinkles. And I'm going to look up a RGB color chart. I want pink. That looks about right. Come on. 255. Come on. Seriously? 255, 51, 153. I'll never remember this. 255, 51, 153. 255, 51, 153. It's like 153 or 253. Is that right? 153. Well, now it looks fucking red. I don't want red. I want pink. Let's try this one. 255, 51, 255. 1, 255. That's purple. What does a girl gotta do to get some fucking pink around here? 255, 153, 255. Seriously. Didn't even... $153.0 and 76. That's red. Let's do 255, 102, 178. I forgot the number. $102, 178. I just don't. I know there's people in here with epilepsy, and I don't want to do too much flashing. So maybe I'll do. I'm thinking about changing the floor too. I haven't decided to like a glass texture. I just have not decided. Okay. So we have the walls. We have. Hell, we may as well change the floor. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's see. Not that. What was that metal? Metal. Not that. Not that. That. So I wonder what that looks like tiled. So let's shake things up a little bit. Because it looks too uniform. Like it doesn't look, I don't know. Okay. We might have something here. What if... I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I can just use the ceiling tile. How about that? Put that on the floor. Instead of the carpet. How about them crab apples? Let's see what it'll look like. Faded. Whoa, it's a little too much. Can't see any pink against the blue, but Alright. What I'm gonna do, now you can see some of the pink. Okay, so I'm gonna clone this court floor. So I'm going to copy the Z axis of the floor, and I'm going to clone it, and then I'm gonna replace the number. Okay. So now I'm going to lower it, and that one I am going to unfade it. I'm going to take off the fade. And the one that I have faded, I am going to make that one invisible altogether, so we can see the bottom one. And which we need to... It's the second one. I'm going to make this black. I'm going to take the texture off of it, and I'm just going to make it black. And then the one on top, I'm going to make it visible again. Okay, the one on the bottom that's all black, we need to make that one. Okay, so the black one is not showing up through the top court floor because it's a render priority issue. And here's how to fix that. It's very simple, very fast. Just go to State tab, go all the way down to Mip Maps where it says Render Priority. You're going to start with 1. Just 1. And you saw what happened there. And if 1 doesn't work, go up to 5. If 5 doesn't work, go up to 10. If 10 doesn't work, go up to 15. So increments, a little bit at a time. Alright, so, oh shit, I just saw something I gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause this for a bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make that bottom layer see-through as well. That black layer. So I'm going to create a new image. I'm going to do 256 by 256, and I'm going to fill it with black. Okay, so if you need to ever make a glass pane, like a window pane or a door glass or anything like that, this is how you do it. Or a floor like this that you want to see through. Do not use fade. Okay, like I use fade when I'm just testing something without having to do all the work. I just want to see how the finished look is going to be before I do all the work. So, but do not use fade because it is lag central. Do not use it. The higher the number, the more lag it is. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I've made myself a small piece of black here, and I'm just going to lower the opacity wherever I want it. So I'm going to turn it down to about 50 to test, and then I'm going to save it, export as color underscore black, faded to 50, grabbed and resized as a PNG, and I'm going to upload that. And wrong court floor. This would be the one. Cast web image. Set to forever. And then I'm going to go up here and reset these little suckers. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, so looks like it might be a little light. I'm going to play with it. So I'm going to turn it up to 75. So I'm just going to resave it as what it was, except I'm changing the number from 50 to 75. Export, export. And I'm going to upload it. That's a little bit better. You can still see that it's see-through, but it's not solid. Okay. I might change it later. There's no fucking telling what I might do. Okay, so now we're back at this one. And this one I think is faded. So yeah, I'm going to take the fade off. And then I'm going to reduce the, let's see, that is tile. And I'm going to reduce the opacity in this one to, I think, 50. 50 is a good place to start. You know, if you want to go lighter or darker. So faded 50. And then I'm going to upload it. So all right. So the trick to making mirror image floors is that when you make your glass floor and everything, you take the props that are here, that are like on top here, like the walls, the floors, all that, and you just duplicate them and put them underneath here. Okay, you put them underneath. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll bring the twinkles down. I'll bring the twinkles down and see what that looks like. I think this is them. Yep. So I'm going to copy the z-axis because remember there's a 100 click offset. I'm going to clone it. And then I'm going to bring it down to 80,000. I'm going to keep pushing it down. Okay, so this needs to be, I'm going to put this at a 5. Render priority, and it didn't show up. Hello. Where the fuck they go? Oh shit. Well, okay, let me do this. Did I go too far down? Okay. Why aren't they showing up? So it's this one. Ah, there we go. That was the reason. Okay, so actually these twinkles are bigger than I want them to be on the floor. They're bigger than I want them to be. I can't remember which one makes the smaller thingies, if it's the court floor or the brick wall. I can't remember. So let's just try the brick wall and see which one it is. Twinkles. Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay, so 10 by 10. Turn it. There we go. How big is this sucker? Court floor. 20 by 20. Brick wall. 20. 20. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I reckon it's the court floor that's bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna have to piece out this court floor. I just gotta make sure I grab the right damn one. It's not that one. It's that one. So it's 20 by 20. So I'm going to split it into 4. So I'm going to do 5 by 5. I like that better. I do like it better, but I don't know if that's what I want on the floor. Let's just delete it for now. Alright, well, let's just do, I reckon I'm going to go ahead and just do the reflection floor. Fuck it. Uh, I didn't want to add any extra props in here, but whatever. I need to make these invisible. Savvy interior partition. Not that one. This one needs to be... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, it needs a 5. Okay, it's too far down, so it needs to come up to 70. Okay, that's too high. 78,000. 77. That's too low. 77,500. 77,800. And let's fine tune that sucker. Okay. It's not quite. You see it down there? It's not quite touching. Whoop, a little bit more, because I still see a green line right there. Okay. So the height is 77932. I gotta remember that one. 77932. Because I'm gonna have to do these offsets. 77932. This is gonna be a bitch. 77932. Okay, well, you can see how it's starting to look, so I'm going to pause this while I do the rest of it, and then I will be back. Alright, I am back, and I've gotten all my work done. So what I did was, after I put all the wall panels down, I cloned the side walls here, like around the stage, and you can kind of see them right there all around. And then I also did a copy of the ceiling and lowered it, as well as the ceiling twinkles, and lowered that as well. So now whenever you are on the floor, it looks like you're suspended, like a glass floor. And the walls do kind of look reddish on the, like the ones underneath, but I think it's just because they're darkened. So I'm just going to leave that the way it is. And so now we gotta do something about these fucking floors. I don't know what to do with these bitches. Maybe just solid black, but I hate that. I hate just solid black. Maybe some kind of floor grate. That's what I'm thinking. That ain't the kind of floor grate I'm thinking about, but now this looks interesting. I don't know if it's tileable though, so let's check it. So I copied the image address, and I'm going to take out a 3x3. And remember, this is just a test to see if a image is tileable or not. And it is, but it looks dirty. I like it dirty. What about you? Let's try it out. So I'm going to download it. Metal. Silver grate. As a JPEG. Oh shit, you know what? It is a PNG. Let me save it as a PNG because, metal. Silver grate. PNG. Because I don't know if it's really a PNG. So let's just check it and see. Metal, silver grate, PNG. No, it's not. It's not. So I'm going to... Where is it? There it is. So I'm going to delete the PNG file. This is 2048 by 2048. Holy shit. So I'm going to resize that to 512 by 512. The X and Y resolution should always be 72. Okay, so I'm going to oh shit. Not the PNG. I want it to be a JPEG. Thought I got rid of that one. Go in there and fucking delete it again. Yeah. Alright. So we might have to tile this sucker, but we'll see. So get rid of that. That grate looks pretty fucking big. But I don't know. Let me tile it. Now when I save this, I'm going to save it as the original title _ tiled. So I know I tiled it one time. If I tile it again, I'll name it tiled 1. If I tile it again after that, I'll name it tiled 2, and so on. Okay. I think I like this better. Look at all those dirty spots though. It's showing a pattern, but if we turn it down, still shows up. Let's turn it down some more. Still shows up. What to do, what to do. Because if I leave it at the original size, you still see the dirty spots, but they look normal. They look natural. But when I tile it, it doesn't look as natural. But I could turn it down some more. Some more. Okay, that's too dark, I think. I don't know. You know what? I think I kind of like this. Turn down this dark. I like it. Let's go with this. Alright, so I'm going to go around. I'm going to replace all this bullshit on the floor, on the upper floor up here with this and turn it down. So I'm going to pause it and I'll be back. Okay, we are back. And the floor has all been covered up, fixed, all that bullshit. Let me do a run around and make sure there's no gaps, because I fixed one of them. I think there's 2 gaps. I fixed one of them. I don't remember the other one. Seeing the other one. I may have fixed that last time, but I can't remember. Finally, a look I'm happy with. Okay, so it seems like no gaps. I don't see anything flashing. So, wondering if we should put some neon around the top edges here. Wondering about that. I think this is looking pretty good so far. It's a lot of fucking neon though. I don't mind it. Alright, yeah, because it's hard to see the edge of the stage, and if you're up here dancing, yeah, let's put some neon up here. What is that? Oh, it's just the top of the, okay. Alright, let's do some neon trimming. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. I took my rectangle select and I highlighted the area on this wallpaper that I want to copy. So I'm going to copy visible, and then I'm going to paste as a new image. And now I want to trim it because this end does not look exactly like this end, so I'm going to trim it to about right there. And I'm also going to, no, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so scale image 256 by, half of that's 128, half of that is 64. That's the closest number to that. Okay, so this is going to be neon glow, pink, cropped and resized, and this is a JPEG because I did not make it transparent. And I'm gonna stick it on a pole. Did I even put it in the right direction? Um, 90 degrees. Let's see. Let me rotate this sucker. Transform, rotate 90 degrees. I'm going to export it as vertical. Let's see how this looks on the pole. Oh, there it is. It's on the bottom. It is on the bottom. So I want to rotate this 90 degrees. Now it's on this side. I think I want that pointing the other direction. So I'm going to add, I want to turn this 180 degrees. So whatever the Y rotation is, we're going to add 180. So it's 90, 180, 270. And there we turned it all the way around, but now it's down here. I hate this fucking pole. I hate it. Because of how it acts. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it. Whoop. Okay. And I'm going to move the pole out here to the edge. So it's right there. Probably could come out some. I can't really tell. It's hard to tell. Did I not collide these? Huh. I thought I collided these. Maybe I need to go back and watch the freaking videos. Okay. So the long pole. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Yep, that's what I want. So it extends more out on the right side than it does the left side. So we're going to slide this up. Remember to look at your deco from all sides so that you're not screwing it up. Okay, it's not long enough, but it's going to extend out some the other way too. So I think it went over the edge. Yep, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see how far it is down here. I could go a little bit further. So, okay, this is what I hate about this stupid thing. You can't get it exactly to where you want it because it's it takes big jumps when it sizes. I don't like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. Mm. It's heartbreaking to watch her sister-in-law mourn her husband, who was only 52. Posting stuff on Facebook, songs. Mm. Oh, God. Right. Alright, well, let's see how this does. And alright. This is gonna be a pain in the freaking ass to size and put all around this room. So even though I rotated that by hand, I did double check to make sure my numbers were straight. So and then I'm just going to intersect those two poles, and this needs to come down some more. I'm going to overlap it. Looky there. Just a little bit, because so when you start turning corners, well, not that damn much. When you start turning corners, you have to leave a little bit of overlap so that you get on the right edge right there. You know, it's kind of like when you make a left turn at the stop sign. You don't want to turn too close to the curb, or you will run up on that bitch. So, okay, and I didn't come. Okay, so this needs to come in more, because that's not even. And wrong turn, Clyde. Do y'all remember those movies? Any Which Way But Loose, Any Which Way You Can. Oh my God. Went to see that at the movie theaters when I was a kid with my parents. And then when they started doing reruns of them on TV, me and Daddy used to watch them together. My daddy loved that damn chimpanzee that used to, when he'd say left turn, Clyde, that monkey would throw a right hook out the window or some shit like that. Alright, so what I was looking at was this amount of space on the floor right here being equal to this amount of space right here. So you want it equal on all sides, so it has a uniform look. And again, oh no, wait a minute, maybe not. I started to say again, I've overshot it, but maybe not. Alright, so let's bring this one. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. $125. Yeah, I can't never get that number right. Okay. There's a little bit of an overlap, a little bit of an edge right there. It needs to come. I'm hitting the wrong button, which is normal for me. I always go in the wrong freaking direction. Okay, so now see, this is exactly what the hell I'm talking about. It don't want to overlap, it don't want to. I hate this prop. It does not want to act right ever. Ever, 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 ever. If you know what song that is, brownie points. forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. It's too close to the edge. So I'm going to move it the other way. It's hard to see. Damn it. Alright, so that's about how far you want it from the edge. And this little fucker right here needs to come out. Now look at that. Now it's overlapping. I hate this prop. Too much time wasted fixing this bullshit. I'm just about mad enough to stop recording. Oh my gosh. Just about. Which side is that white stripe on? Yep, I've got it turned around, I think. Yep, surely do. So let me turn this sucker around. And make sure I have it right. No, yeah, I do. Okay. So, 2, I think it went out behind me. Let me make sure. 250. Oh, which way did it go? I think it did go out behind me. So I need to take this up here to this end. Okay, and I'm going to leave a little bit of room for it expanding on this end. Now where the stairs are, do I want to stop it or do I want to let it roll? No, I'm going to let it roll because fuck this thing. Like, I am not stopping the neon for the steps. Nope, I sure ain't. Alright, let's see how far it's stuck out on this end. It still needs to come. I can't remember which number I'm supposed to be using. Yep, that one. Okay. Alright, well, you get the idea. So you just go around the room and set up your neon. And you know, you might not decide to do a neon club. You might decide to do something else. That's fine. But this is how I do it. Alright, I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so I've got all the trim done around the edges. You see it goes all the way around. And I think I'm done for the night. Simply because that was so aggravating. And it's got me in a certain kind of mood. So, but anyway. So on the next video, we'll start doing... I was thinking about putting some furniture I don't know if I want to put rails up or not. I haven't decided. Seems like that would be a whole lot of, like, it's already a lot of pink. I don't know if I want to add any extra. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that yet. But I thought about putting some club seating in the corners. And I still don't know where to put the club name. I don't know if I want to put it in the middle of the dance floor or put it across the wall somewhere. I really don't know. So I'll think on that. In next video, we'll cover some of that stuff. Alright, thanks for watching.